at you live, lazy as fuck from the van. This is this 15?
Yeah.
This is 15.
15.
Episode 15.
This is our quinceañera.
Oh yeah, this is our quinceañera.
Bring on the gifts and the open bar.
Bienvenidos a la quinceañera de Lazy as Fuck podcast.
Hell yeah. I love quinceañeras. Quinceañeras are sick. They're up there with weddings.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Patricionado por Dianas.
How come guys don't get quinceañeras or 16s?
You know what?
Sweet 16s.
I don't know.
Would you have one?
Would I have one? Yeah. You know, I mean, I had like a impromptu once when I was I think I turned 15. But I mean, we just had a little thing for my birthday, like in the backyard. This was when I was all church boy.
Oh yeah.
So I was playing the church band, and so my bandmates came over. We had a little party. But you know, church people actually kind of party sometimes.
They do rage. They only let loose on a few times, and that's one of them.
Yeah, just like once a week, you know.
But they do
like
everything in
week.
Clean fun.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. You could always ask for forgiveness later if you do some sick shit.
Yeah, right. Like on Sunday, everything's reset.
Yeah.
But what's it called? Yeah, like we were just there, and it was like, oh, like it is my 15, and they were like, oh, fuck it, like quinceañera, and like we did the whole vals and everything. Supposed. Nah. But like, you know, right away everyone's like, oh, I'm the
cheers.
Well, cheers, man.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
But yeah, I guess I had a little quinceañera in my backyard.
Fuck. I think for 15, I just had a sick party in my house. I think it was my 15th where my mom got like the best Chinese food place that we loved. Yeah. Had a bunch of friends come over our house. Yeah. It was chill. It was during the week. And yeah, it was cool. Fucking just eat mad Chinese food.
I mean, that's basically your quinceañera, dude. If you celebrate your 15th birthday with like a party, you're having a quinceañera.
Yeah, you're having it in your own way.
Like, you didn't get the dress and the shoes, but unless you did get shoes.
I don't know, maybe. I remember that day I was wearing my I had like a Marvel shirt. It was like the whole Captain America, Spider-Man, a couple other characters on there, and like I sewed it. I was in like tight clothes. Yeah. Oh, sewed it all tight because it was like my mom bought it for me. It was like she used to always buy me clothes like 5 sizes too large. Yeah,
because you'll grow into it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And now I know, I understand that as a parent now. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy this big for you.
Shit. Dude, I didn't grow into my middle school clothes until I was like 25.
You still wear them?
Yeah, dude, they still fit me. Like my middle school shirts from like 7th grade, that shit still fits me.
That is sick though, because you're like, this is a timeless shirt. Yeah. I can wear this forever.
Yeah, that shit is vintage, man. Yeah.
I clean out my closets though. I never have clothes from back in the day.
I mean, it'd be easy for me to clean out my closet if that shit didn't fit me anymore.
Yeah.
But it fits. You know?
Your foot hasn't grown in fucking 20 years?
Yeah, dude. Like, I'm pretty sure I was still wearing shoes from like when I was a sophomore. Like last year. I just threw them out. Like, because they were just so worn out already.
I grew a half a size on my foot from my early 20s till now.
Yeah?
Half a size.
Fuck. I haven't.
Yeah.
I'm tiny.
You stop growing at a certain age, or like you keep growing up until you're like in your late 20s, I think they say.
Yeah, supposedly.
Yeah. But my wiener keeps growing.
Yeah.
So there's still a chance.
Yeah.
There's still a chance.
No, but yeah, like I think I'm done, dude. I think
the only thing that's gonna grow from now on is your belly.
Yeah, fuck.
The beer belly.
Can't let that happen.
You get ribbed.
I'm unconscious now. What's it called?
The uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like sit like this for the rest of the No, yeah, I stopped growing like in 8th grade.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Imagine. I don't get when. Well, I kind of heard something. I don't know if it's true or not, but like basketball players, like, you know, when they're like fucking 7 something.
Yeah.
A lot of the times they don't have tall people in their family, and they grow that big. But from what I heard is when you're like a kid or like a teenager and you're doing sports that like it's like kind of part of evolution where like you're jumping and stretching.
Yeah.
Your body like it's like okay, I have to keep doing this. I have to keep going and going. So these people end up fucking 7 something and their parents are regular size.
Mm-hmm.
Family members are regular size.
Yeah.
And and I was like, that's kind of trippy, dude.
It's because they were so into basketball?
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck,
it's
man.
kind of like an evolution thing.
I did stop playing basketball like
I know.
when I was like 12.
I think about that all the time. I was like, man, I should have balled it up. Ball is life.
All right. If you're out there in your formative years and your developmental years stages, just play basketball.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll grow.
Don't be little forever.
Yeah.
I was always the tallest person in my class up until high school.
Mm-hmm.
And like all my pictures, basketball pictures, sports pictures, class pictures, I was always the tallest in my class.
Yeah.
And now I'm the shortest person in friend groups.
Yeah, like almost everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ended up just being the shortest guy. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But I hit puberty early.
No.
You know, I had a mustache and like a little goatee thing going on in like 4th grade.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude. My friend was like, what is that? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, you got like hair or something on you.
You got some dirt.
And I had the little thing on the side. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I went home and I was like, oh shit, that's weird.
Yeah.
So I shaved it. Nobody taught me how to shave shit, taught myself. And I just I grabbed whatever razor was there and I shaved it. And I was like, okay, it's better. I did that forever. Well, not forever, but a couple years. And then the beard came out on the bottom a little bit on the chin. And my friend, the same friend, he's like, dude, you got fucking chin hair.
That guy was just looking at your face.
Yeah, dude. He was my best friend. We hung out all the time. So he's like, hey, dude, you got fucking chin hair. And I was like, oh, shit. Same thing. Went home, shaved it. Dude, I was shaving every day, even through high school. Like, I was so self-conscious. As soon as I got out of high school, I let it go. Fucking beard.
Yeah.
I had a beard, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
But I was shaving every fucking day.
Dude, that's
every
sick,
day.
though.
Yeah. I mean, looking back, it is. I'm like, why was I so self-conscious? Because I got that complex when I was, like, younger. I was like, ew, you got hair in your face. Nobody else did. It was, like, baby face still. And then now I was like, So I've been growing a beard since I was, like, 18, dude.
Fuck yeah. Dude, I wish. I didn't shave until I was 18, and the only reason I shaved was because Gillette sent me like a 18th birthday package.
With Gillette? Oh, you signed up for like their...
No, dude, I have no fucking clue. I was on their mailing list or whatever. They're like, this guy's turning 18. Send him a fucking razor. So Gillette sent me a razor on my 18th birthday. And I was like, I had no reason to shave, but I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Peach fuzz or whatever, right? I just... shaved
What
it.
did you have? You just had like a
nothing
Fu Manchu going on? Or
no,
just fuzz?
I had zero, dude.
Not one hair?
Not one hair.
Damn.
So I shaved for the fuck of it, and
just shaving skin cells off your
yeah, basically. And then when I was like 25, finally I was just like, you know what, let me see what I got. And I just started growing this out, and it came out like this, and I was like, yeah, all right, I'll settle for that.
Fuck it. Yeah, I got family members that still like, dude, I'm so jealous you can grow a beard and blah blah blah. They have all fucking patchy hairs and shit. I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
But that reminds me when you like when I said about signing up. Back when I used to smoke cigarettes, it was cool. I had a buddy that he was buddies with. His best friend was like a rep for Camel.
Oh,
and so every time we go to parties, like he would have a backpack full of packs of cigarettes, and all you had to do was just give your email address, like the first time.
Yeah. And
then after that, you just give him your ID, and he'll just scan it every time. And if you're part of like that sign up, the email list or whatever, he give you a free pack every time.
What?
So I was getting free packs of cigarettes for like years. It was awesome, dude.
Yeah, I mean that's cool, and it's not, but it's cool.
Yeah. And then I all of a sudden I started getting like coupons in the mail for like Camel. So I smoked Camel forever.
Shit.
But that was the coolest mailing list to ever be a part of. You know? Like they sent me emails, and it's like I wasn't unsubscribing to those bad boys.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
It was sick, dude. And everybody was doing it. It was like he had a pretty good big group of friends. So like there was always parties going on and shit. And that's where I drank a fucking beer with the cigarette butts in it. It was one of those parties.
God.
One of those parties we were hanging out, drinking beer, and we went outside to smoke, and I was sitting at the table, and I put my beer down, and I didn't know which one was mine, and I just grabbed it and I was talking and I drank it. I was like, oh my, that's the worst fucking thing to ever drink. Is a little bit of beer with cigarette butts in it. That's the fucking worst.
Ashes and shit.
Disgusting, dude. I wouldn't wish that on my enemies. That's so nasty.
I'm sorry that happened to you, man.
I still remember that taste now that I think about it.
Fuck.
It's gross, dude. So nasty. But yeah, that was cool. That was good times. Yeah. That was super party days, man. Drinking fucking 18 packs of Tecate.
Yeah, just chain smoking.
Chain smoking Tecate.
Yeah.
At not even 21 yet.
Yeah, dude, like you could like not smoke for shit, but like there's a party and you're chain smoking. Like, yeah, I don't know why.
And then you don't realize why you feel like shit for the week after. You're like having nicotine withdrawals.
Yeah,
that's how I've been lately. Like I stopped smoking and I did vape for a little bit and then I'll like get a wild hair in my ass when I'm drinking. And I'm like, fuck, I want something to smoke, and I'll just get a vape because I don't want to buy a pack of cigs.
Yeah,
and then. All of a sudden during the week you're like fuck, like you get that like kind of like anxious vibe. You're like fuck, I know it's from smoking. Like I have that nicotine withdrawal going on.
Yeah,
and then you don't want to feed it because then if you feed it then you're gonna really be hooked.
Yeah, you just gotta kill it while it's
pretend
while it's weak.
You gotta pretend like you're smoking. You gotta imaginary cigs. You're like, oh yeah.
That's like our homie Lewis, he's a bodybuilder. Like when he can't eat, when he's cutting, he just like looks at you as you eat your food. He's just like, take a bite. And he's just like, you gotta take a bite for him. You gotta perform, you know. And he's just like, it's like, like he would. You can see him imagining him being the one taking the bite.
I'm living through you, man.
Yeah.
I remember he would always like, he's what's on the menu for today? Looking like, oh, Chipotle, and you just get all close. He's like, what you got in there?
Yeah, he'd be like,
he's like, tell me what you have in there.
He'd be like, let me see. And like, like I would have a sandwich or something, and I'd just like open it for him real quick, just so he can like look at it, and he's like, that looks tasty, or whatever, you know?
Dude.
Yeah, shout out to Lewis, man.
I know, we need to get him on. I think he would be. He's gonna be quiet on there, but I think it'd be cool that.
We'll get a couple beers on him.
Ask some questions to him at least.
Yeah, like we'll get him when he's bulking.
Yeah.
I gotta talk to him.
Just pounding beers. I talked to him the other day. He came back on IG. He disappeared on IG for a while. And he came back. Yeah. And I was like, "What's up, man?" He's like, "No, just chilling." I was like, "All right, cool."
But you don't know if he's bulking or cutting right now?
No, I didn't ask. Okay. The last time when I tattooed him, it was when I asked him. He's like, "Yeah, he was gonna do a show that year, but he's like, I'm gonna take this year off or something like that." Cause
okay.
He's like, "Dude, I was cutting and like I could not handle it this time around."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was like, I guess he was like so hangry. He's like, "Dude, I was ready to just snap at people more than I normally would be."
Fuck.
Yeah.
He's gonna be wringing necks like ShamWows.
Just fucking flex and just choke you out.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess we could like. Well, I guess I don't know. We'll let him talk about that when he's here. Yeah, Lewis can tell the story.
Speaking of muscles and shit, dude, I don't know if you could tell I'm wearing my Stone Cold shirt.
Fuck yeah,
dude. I was fucking. I watched yesterday and I finished it up today. It was the Stone Cold doc, the biography.
Oh shit, what's that?
It was on A&E. It's on YouTube, but it's like an A&E series. They did one on Macho Man, Mankind, Stone Cold, and a couple other guys. I haven't watched the other ones yet, but fucking really good, dude. I always love Stone Cold. I think that's everybody's top 5 like WWE
definitely.
wrestlers, dude.
Yeah. I rooted for Stone Cold just because like my brother and my sister rooted for The Rock.
Yeah.
And I was just like I was just going against them, you know?
Yeah.
So fuck yeah, Stone Cold.
Yeah, dude, he was fucking like revolutionary for the actual like WWE or WWF at the time.
Yeah.
For that business in general. Like he's the reason why they did the Attitude
the Attitude Era?
Attitude Era, dude. Like he came in and brought that.
Yeah.
And they're just like, we need to fucking like feed into this. Like so that's when Vince McMahon came out on TV and he's like, we're like everything you've known is not, forget about that. This is the new era. And that's when like everybody like, so he fucking was whipping everybody's asses, you know? He was top dog. And so he was such a fucking force to be reckoned with and like the number one guy that he didn't have any more enemies. Like they had to start bringing in guys. So that's when they brought in The Rock. They created The Rock.
Yeah.
Somebody worthy enough to like be his like enemy,
Yeah.
to handle him, you know.
Yeah.
So that's when they did that, and then
Fuck, everything gets out of hand when The Rock comes in, man.
yeah, dude. Yeah. So they fucking start doing, their little beef and all that stuff, and then so he eventually retired, and him and The Rock were friends. Like they're like,
Yeah.
The Rock was like, dude, he's the one that gave me everything. Like, so when Stone Cold retired, he told Vince McMahon, like, I want my last match to be with The Rock, and then he kind of like he gave him the title, that last win and everything, and so like The Rock, on the documentary they show like The Rock was talking, he's like, that last pin on the last match, like. I pushed the ref aside, and he's like, I owe everything to you. Thank you. I love you, man. And then Stone Cold was like laying down, like he just got pinned. He's like, I love you too. Yeah. And like I was like, fuck, that's so sick, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So he pretty much created The Rock and like that whole genre, dude. Like,
yeah,
that was when WCW. I don't know if you remember when Hulk Hogan came back, and that's when he had like the bandana on, and like he kind of dyed his beard or his hair black, and like, he started to be like a badass, you know?
Yeah.
They created the Wolf. I think it was Wolfpack. It was like Kevin Nash and him and like that for WCW. So everybody was trying to copy that, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, he was fucking. That's a good ass doc. I recommend everybody to watch that. Even if you're not a wrestling fan and you kind of vaguely know about wrestling, watch that. It's fucking sick. It's fucking pretty inspiring, and you'll have a new love for Stone Cold.
Yeah. No, dude, Stone Cold. I mean, he looks like an amazing person. I saw his Hot Ones.
Oh yeah,
dude,
he's super chill, like down to earth. Yeah,
yeah. He looks so nice. He looks just.
And that's his story.
Yeah.
That's what his story was, like him growing up to be what he was, and like everybody says, like, yeah, he would come in, do his work, and like kept to himself. He didn't get involved in anything. Like he drank. He said like, I drank, like I had a drinking problem and shit.
Yeah.
But he's like, everything was just him down to earth, like chill, like nothing, no drama. Like he didn't hang out with like cliques and shit.
Yeah.
And that's what everybody would say about him, and that the person you see is pretty much who he is, like when he's on Hot Ones and shit like that. Yeah.
No, yeah.
He just fucking lives on a farm and just chills now, or like a ranch or whatever.
Yeah. No, yeah. Like I see him posting pictures of like him just like with his glass of wine and everything,
Yeah.
Just living the life.
Have you tried the Broken Skull? His beer from
No.
From fuck, I forgot what brewery it is. It's pretty good.
It's around here?
Yeah, it's like, I think it's from like Torrance or something like that. Broken Skull. Let's see.
My sister is in Torrance.
Yeah, Broken Skull IPA. It's from El Segundo Brewing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But yeah, so I had to wear my Stone Cold shirt, and he has it on like in the dock, like because it was like when he came out, this shirt came out.
Yeah, way back on.
And I was like, oh fuck yeah, hell, I'm gonna wear that shit tomorrow.
Fuck yeah.
I got pumped.
Did the people see the shirt?
Yeah, no, fuck. Can I get a hell yeah?
Was it? What's her name? Is it Drew Barrymore in Charlie's Angels?
Oh yeah, she has this shirt.
Yeah.
She has this exact same one.
Yeah, that's fucking sick.
Yeah, that's when she falls down the hill, and then like she asks the little kid if they have clothes because she's butt naked, and she shows up on like a moped or something like that, and she has this shirt on.
Fuck yeah!
So
like that kid would have that shirt.
Yeah, that's dope.
Damn,
She
and
scored.
to give it away.
Yeah, she scored, dude.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, so after that, I started watching on YouTube, kind of start suggesting things about whatever video you just watched.
Yeah.
So it was like the top 10 funniest moments from Stone Cold. And there were some fucking hilarious ones, though. But my favorite one was the Booker T one when they were fighting in the supermarket.
Oh.
And there's a scene where he fucking takes them through like the frozen food aisles, and he's like, he grabs a pizza.
Yeah.
Like, if the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. And then he fucking hits them in the head with the frozen pizza.
Yeah.
And fucking Booker T's already all fucking beat up. And he's like, ugh.
That's the one where they're drinking the milk.
Yeah,
and
he's like,
shit.
got milk. And then he fucking takes him to the register and like throws him on the register and like rings him out.
Yeah.
Or he says his little one-liners, but
fuck, dude, like imagine being the manager of that store or whatever. And I mean, I guess the manager wouldn't get the call. Maybe the company would get the call, right? But like just getting the notification like, hey, so Stone Cold and Booker T are gonna film in here. They're gonna wreck the store.
Yeah.
We're gonna close for the night or whatever. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. That would just be
probably
insane.
give like a flat rate of like whatever money. Like, we're gonna fucking trash this place, so we're gonna give you blah 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 money.
Like, how much stock do you have in here?
Yeah, like, dude, because that when you watch it, that's a legit market. It's not a fucking set.
Yeah, it's not a set. Yeah.
and
It's not fucking shop till you drop.
yeah, and I'm sure they went in, gave that, and then from what I hear about like Hollywood type shit is like when they go in on set or on site to do things,
Yeah.
they never clean up. They just fucking do their thing and they bounce. So like I'm sure they had to clean all that up.
Yeah, but that goes in the price, right?
I would hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they're like, dude, WWE's coming. They give them whatever, probably. Like they'll just like take it. You know? Like, oh hell yeah. You know.
Fuck yeah, dude. Like how much could all the stock in a store be? Because it's not that big of a store, right?
How much stock can a whole store be? It could be a lot.
Like a couple million.
Oh, I'm sure they have millions of inventory, millions of dollars worth of inventory.
But like on the floor.
On the floor, yeah. Yeah, dude. Dude, think about it. Like, just roughly think about it.
Okay, but like, because like I said, it's not a big store right there, right? It's like average, like a small.
But even a small supermarket,
like a Ralph's kind of.
Yeah, I think that's still millions of dollars. Let's see. Let's get a rough estimate. How much?
¿Cuánto?
Stock.
Es stock.
I know.
No. Producto. Tiene una tienda.
Let's see. See, it says an average they have over 39,500 items in the store.
Okay.
So, I mean, I don't think you're gonna be able to see how much money it is.
Yeah, you have.
Could you imagine?
Okay, let's just.
So if you just say, sorry to cut you off, but let's just say if everything was $1,
yeah,
39,000, that's 40 grand worth of stuff. That's obviously low.
Oh, okay, so if they did it at the 99, all right, yeah, so like $40,000.
You're all going to the old ass fucking expired shit.
Like, all right, guys, just grab this, destroy the stuff that's on sale if possible.
Yeah. Just take it easy on the expensive stuff, please.
Yeah. Limit it to 2 TVs this time, please.
Yeah. Speaking of grocery stores, did you ever watch Supermarket Sweep?
Yeah, dude, that's all I'm saying. Shop till you drop and all that. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Love that, dude. Like,
dude, that thing was lit back then.
I would have loved to do that. Like, I dream of that. Well,
yeah.
So do you remember Nickelodeon when they did the Toys R Us run?
No. Was it similar to that?
Yeah, you can. So what their thing was is like they give you can as much as you can fill up your carts, you can take home. Okay. And it was like you have like a certain like a minute or something like that. Yeah. You go fucking just grab it. I just remember being a kid like, what the fuck?
Like I would go for this right away, dude. That fucking castle. You know that one castle toy set, right?
Which one?
There was a fucking castle set with like little knights and stuff. That thing was lit back then. Like in our
kind of
childhood.
vaguely know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, that's probably that probably would have been the number 1 on my list at that time.
Well, so what would you go for now? Video game stuff?
Right now?
Yeah.
Fucking a toy store?
Yeah. Like a Toys R Us, and they said you have 1 minute to get as much as you could.
Dude,
what are you going for?
You know what? Legos. Because Legos are fucking expensive.
Mm-hmm. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
For me, it would be some kind of collectible stuff that you can fucking get. I mean, the video games are like, but I think it would be cool to have. Imagine you go in 1 minute, you get everything that's collectible. You're like, all right, I have the full collection. I fucking worked hard for this.
Yeah, dude, a minute though, that's like nothing.
It isn't. It isn't, but it is.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like, you know as long as you can squeeze in like a couple.
When people say 5 minutes, like you're like 5 minutes is not that long, but then you live through something that's 5 minutes, like
oh yeah, it feels like a lifetime.
Yeah. Like you're fucking. You're like 5 minutes.
A cat.
You're like what? That was only 3.5. I thought that was like 15. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. So 1 minute is a long time. To a lady,
for some things,
but to a man, a minute is a long time. Could be the best minute of your life. But yeah, I mean that'd be cool to go for like a fucking collectible stuff.
But would you know how to find it? Like where to find it?
That's part of the challenge. Is you don't know.
And weren't there like items that had like special shit.
You get bonuses on the.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah. That'd be like cash bonus or something. It'd be like a little red tag or something
like
on
$5,000 or some bullshit. Yeah.
Well, supermarket sweep was like that. It was like supermarket sweep was you have to like get the biggest amount, and like people were going for like the high items like meat.
Yeah.
You got to go for like stuff that have the bonuses, like these are the ones that are, these 5 things are on special or bonus. You get extra money for it or whatever, and they go for that, But they're hard to find.
Yeah, cause like say it's like a pancake mix or some shit.
Yeah.
But one of them has the thing, right? So you're at the pancake mix. You're like, oh, which one? Which one?
Which one is that? Yeah. You end up getting shit that's like 39 cents each. You're like, oh, God damn it. Yeah. I remember they did that on Married with Children. They had an episode of that where they're like, you're the 10,000th customer, Mr. Bundy. You get to go on a shopping spree. And you got, but he let Marcy go in front, but then like he fucking got pissed and then like he found out about that and he like kicked her out and he's like, no, we let her go in front of us, and then they gave it to him, but then they fucking, that was the episode where it was hot as fuck and they didn't have AC in their house, so they went and just chilled out in the supermarket. I think this was how that episode went, but I think it was they had no AC in their house, so they said, fuck it, let's go to the market, and they pulled out lawn chairs and shit, just chilling in there, and then they told them, sir, you can't just hang out in here, you have to buy something. Yeah. So that's when they buy something and then they go. And I think that was how that episode went.
Fuck.
Yeah. It was a fucking good episode, man. And it was like one of those to be continued ones.
Dude, have you ever done that? Like your AC doesn't work and you just go out to the supermarket?
Fuck yeah, Target, dude. You go to Target, buy a bag of popcorn, and just fucking walk around.
Oh shit.
Fucking play the free video games for a little bit.
Yeah.
Fucking pretend like you're looking at stuff like,
yeah.
You like try clothes on. You're like, I'm not gonna buy this. What I'm just trying.
Dude, I've never done that.
Yeah.
But then again, like I don't really notice heat that much, so I don't think I've suffered.
Everything is nice right temp for you.
Yeah. But it's funny though, cause like Pink Clouds, they have that one song.
Oh yeah, where they go in that like bodega or something like that.
Yeah, well that's kind of what they're talking about. That their AC broke down, so like they spend a lot of time at the supermarket.
Oh yeah.
And just looking at all the fruit, cause it's all fresh and everything. But yeah, Pink Clouds, New York. Check them out. They're sick.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I sure my buddy he liked them.
Yeah, they're interesting.
Yeah, they're different. They're different, but they have a good sound.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Like some of the beats he comes up with, some of the melodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like those. Like acapella type acoustics type stuff that you showed me that they did. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
What's that fucking thing? It's called a birdhouse, right?
I'm not sure, but yeah, it's like a little piano.
I think it's called
a
birdhouse.
With like little, just like metal buttons.
Yeah, it's like little pegs. Yeah. Instrument.
Yeah, he plays that thing and it sounds sick.
Yeah, one of these.
Yeah, those
birdhouse.
things.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a birdhouse.
Yeah.
And I never knew.
This is shaped like one, but yeah. Fuck yeah, dude, that'd be so cool to do that. I just go fucking grab beer. Beer run, baby.
Yeah, right. You're just like, I'm not even really playing to play.
Just grab all the bottles of fucking bourbons and beers, and that would be a good one to go grab.
Cause you can take all.
Sign me up to supermarket sweep, please.
You take all that home, right?
I think so.
Do they still do supermarket sweep?
That they should.
No, but you know what? Nowadays, if they did supermarket
sweep,
it's like
at Whole Foods.
No, it would be like
Trader Joe's.
You'd be on your fucking laptop, being like, "How many items can you add in your cart in 30 seconds?
How many items can you? What's the fucking app that?
Amazon.
No, not the other one.
OfferUp. No. PayPal.
No. Instacart.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
How many items can you Instacart?
Yeah. Dude, have you been to the Amazon stores where you just like walk out with the stuff?
No, I've seen it though, and I know where they're at. But my mom uses that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but they're pretty cool. Like some of the newer ones, the newer stores, they only have a select few, but like everything you put in the cart, it scans it, and like you just.
No, well, that's how they all work. There's no cashiers.
It's like hooked up to your Amazon account, right?
Yeah. I'm not sure how it works to get in, but when you get in, like, I mean, they're tracking you throughout the store, and whatever you put in your cart, it recognizes it, and then you just walk out, and like it charges everything to your Amazon.
They're like,
account.
sir, why are you buying so much cheese?
Don't worry about it.
And I like pizza. I make pizzas for a living. It's just you in bed eating cheese like a fat ass for watching Netflix specials.
Dude, fuck it. You know, that's the life.
Yeah. I do love cheese.
Yeah, like find yourself someone that you can eat cheese with and watch Netflix specials.
That'd be That's a sick date. Like,
Yeah.
you're like, hey babe, you want a bite of this block of cheese?
Dude, fuck yeah.
I do that all the time. I fucking cut a slice and just like munch on it.
No, yeah. Yeah.
When you're making quesadillas, you get the block of cheese out and you're like, 4 slices for the quesadilla, 2 for me.
Yeah. Dude, like sometimes if I just want like one of those little midnight snacks or something, I just go grab a Kraft single and I fold it into like 8 squares or whatever.
Kraft singles for me, I would eat that as a kid, but now I try to eat it. Wakala.
No, why?
It's still good.
Why?
It just tastes different. It's not. I like more of like a refined taste of cheese.
Yeah, like
Kraft is just plastic. It's like edible plastic.
Yeah, I mean,
with like fake dairy in it.
I agree with you 100%, but midnight snack, man. Like, you know. Yeah. But I do like me some like sharp cheddar.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Sharp cheddar, like Monterey Jack for me is or Colby Jack is like it's half sharp cheddar, half Jack cheese.
Yeah.
Bomb.
Dude, it's funny. Like some of that cheese smells like, you know, like you're a kid. You're like, oh, dude, your feet fucking smell like cheese.
But then, it tastes good.
Yeah, then you eat it like, yeah, that shit's fucking great.
Have you had cheese and wine?
Cheese and wine? Dude, come on. Come on.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I've had
have
it.
you had like a good one? Like a good platter of cheese and wine?
Sure.
Where it's like the cheeses are like you don't remember the name type cheeses and they look weird, but you eat it and you're like, fuck yeah.
Oh no, yeah. So for I think this last Christmas, my girl got me a like a
charcuterie board.
Yeah, but like you know those advent calendars or whatever they're called, where like every day you're supposed to like open one.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, so like we got one of those, but we were like, fuck it, open them all, and we just opened all of them. You know?
Let's go ham. That's like a little kid when they give you one for like the days of Christmas. It's like each a chocolate.
Yeah, now get the fuck out of here. Yeah. We opened all of them.
What?
We opened up all of them, and so it ended up having like 2.
Why are you making me work for all these chocolates?
Yeah, what do you mean I gotta wait? No, yeah, so we ended up like it had like 2 of each flavor and like 3 of a couple of them or something like that, or like some of them were a little bit bigger.
You had to refrigerate it, obviously.
Yeah, so we actually, dude, but it was actually a good amount. Like we did not finish all of it. But yeah, we were trying we were like mustard Gouda.
Oh yeah, I've had that. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Or Gouda's really good.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah. Like anything Gouda is pretty bomb. Like I think they had like paprika Gouda too.
Yeah. It has like the red flakes on top of it. Yeah. That shit's good.
Yeah, and then there was like a cracked pepper Gouda or something like that. Delish. It had a good amount. I mean, they weren't all Gouda. There were different kinds, but yeah, man, I've had cheese.
I'm a big cheese
connoisseur.
Cheese and salami guy. I like that.
Oh yeah,
that's good. You know, like cheese, crackers, salami.
Yeah, I don't know.
A good like
I don't know
quick
about salami. Yeah, like for me, but yeah,
yeah, I fuck with it.
Yeah.
Like you just put a little bit of slice, like a grown-up Lunchable.
Yeah,
cut a slice of the salams.
Dude, if that's not what it is, right? Charcuterie boards are just fucking expensive Lunchables.
Yeah.
Like
back to the Mexican struggle snacks.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here with that.
I am a big fan of soft cheeses, like blue cheese, like where it's like
you know, I don't think I've ever tried blue cheese. That
like real blue cheese.
That shit looks gross.
It's definitely
acquired taste.
It's acquired taste. You gotta try it though, and then you gotta kind of like not be turned off by it right away. You gotta kind of work your way into it. But I do be liking that.
It's molded, man.
It is, but
isn't all cheese though?
Yeah, I guess so, right?
Yeah, right.
Cheese is kind of like fermented at some point.
Yeah,
aged.
Like it's just milk that went bad. long enough that it turned good.
Cottage cheese? You like cottage cheese?
It's like milk that redeemed itself.
Came back? I'm back, bitches.
Yeah. That is what that is.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's a good bit right there. That's a good bit. It's like, man, what's up with cheese, man? Cheese is just like milk that had to come back.
Yeah. It's like
came back, had a glow up, better than ever, baby.
It's like your friend that like had a drug addiction problem, and then they came back as a lawyer or something.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yep, that's exactly what that is.
Fuck.
And you're like, you know what, man? I really like you better. Yeah, exactly what that is, dude. I like that.
Goddamn. All right.
Cheese, man.
Yeah.
Cheese.
Here's the cheese, man.
No wonder why people always talk about cheese so much. It do be good when you really think about it.
No, yeah, it is good.
Yeah. There's like that age-old question. What would you give up? Cheese or sex?
What?
Yeah,
Dude, I have never heard of that question. No one's ever given me that ultimatum or anything.
Yeah, I've heard it shitload of times. That's like a age-old question. What would you give up?
I have never heard that. God, I feel like I do enjoy cheese. But
you see?
But you know what I also enjoy?
The latter.
The latter. So
yeah, single people probably would say sex, but I would definitely go cheese, obviously.
I mean, I guess depends like
I could live without cheese.
How old you are if you're single.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's one to think about, huh?
Yeah.
It's not just an easy question, is it?
I'm going to let the audience answer that one.
It's not an easy answer. It's not an easy fucking quick. Makes you think.
Yeah. Not really. Because, like, dude, think about everything good that has cheese. Fucking stuffed crust pizza.
Everything has fucking cheese.
Yeah. Like, get the fuck out. Like,
it was I was a kid and I asked this question. I was like, hey, why doesn't Chinese food have cheese on it? Could you imagine eating Chinese food with cheese? That's like one of the only foods that does not have cheese on it.
It doesn't. No.
You're fucking eating like chow mein with cheese on top of it. You're like, you know what would make this a lot better? Some cracked or some from Parm on here.
Some Parmesan cheese.
Some Olive Garden Parm.
Holy shit, dude! I never thought about that. Chinese food doesn't have cheese.
Yeah, it's like one of the only things that doesn't. Like I think if you go to sushi and I think you get like baked mussels that has a cheese on it, but that's like the only thing that I've seen.
Does it?
Yeah. It's like a cheese with like the sauce.
I mean, Philadelphia rolls have cream cheese, but
But that's like Americanized stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Philadelphia rolls are not traditional, right?
They're not trad.
Yeah.
Trid.
Yeah.
Trad dish.
We're just making up words here, but yeah, but you know, the Philadelphia rolls are actually...
They're pretty fire.
No, yeah, they are definitely in my top 3.
Yeah, that's like a go-to. When you eat sushi, there's like, for me, in my opinion, for people that don't really know sushi that much or they're like playing it safe, they go crunch roll, California roll, Philly roll. And then if they're feeling like crazy, they'll do like the rainbow roll?
Or
caterpillar.
Shrimp tempura. Shrimp tempura.
So that's what I mean by the tempura roll. You know, it's like that. Those are the easy ones. But I think out of all of those, the Philly slaps.
Yeah.
Especially when it has like fresh jalapeno on there.
What?
Yeah.
I've never had
I had
that.
the one what's like it's a Philly roll, but it has like fresh jalapeno inside of it.
Oh,
it's like the salmon or whatever in it, Philly or the cream cheese.
Yeah.
And then they'll put like
and then it's like asparagus, cucumber.
Yeah, that too.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you get when you go to sushi? Do you go sashimi or do you go like rolls?
I usually do rolls, but I do rolls. Yeah. No, but the Philly roll is probably in my top 3 still. You know what? I'll put it in number 1. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Because the first time that I remember eating sushi was actually in Mexico.
Sushi na Loa. There's a place that's called Sushi na Loa.
Is there?
Yeah, it's fucking sick. It's like a fusion.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Okay.
They do like Mexican and Japanese like fusion. And
dude, isn't that just burritos though?
I guess. whatever way you want it. It's like a Venn diagram of like whatever you want to do. It's
Yeah,
like
'cause-
you want to look at it Japanese and say like it's Japanese with a little Mexican twist and call it a roll, or do you want to call it a Mexican with a little bit of Japanese flair and it's a burrito?
Yeah, dude, like that's just okay. So okay,
It's a,
fuck.
it's a
Yeah, go along on
it's
me
a
with
Japanese
this.
burrito.
Like follow me on this thought process. Sushis, you roll them, right? Burritos, you fucking roll them. So are you putting
Yeah.
sushi in the tortilla, or are you putting the burrito in the sushi?
Yeah, I don't know.
You
That's
know?
a good, tricky question.
And then at that point, it's either a burrito roll or a roll burrito.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I've
We
thought
have more in common than we thought. Japs.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, like we
Is that
we
racist?
we
That's
both.
pretty racist to say that. Jap.
I don't know.
Sorry, we're gonna bleep that one out.
We both thought about rolling stuff.
Yeah.
Like, dude, rolled food is good. What can we say?
Rolling food is bomb.
Yeah.
All the best foods are rolled.
Yeah, like come on,
Burritos,
you roll
sushi.
some joints.
Yeah.
Like
I'd like to have me a great rolled joint for dinner and one for breakfast.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah. Smoke 2 joints in the morning.
Yeah, dude. Quick parentheses on this one. I remember being like 12, 13. No, actually, no, maybe I was like 16, 17. And yeah, I was just like playing Sublime, and my dad walks in. He was like, "Why are you playing like stoner music?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very dad thing to. It's like a movie where you're like, turn that racket off.
Uh-huh.
Why are you listening to the devil's music?
Yeah, but except my room was in the living room, so pretty much everyone was
I know.
listening to stoner music, according to my dad, and he was just like, "Hey,
You're making us love the devil. Stop.
just stop. It's just good."
Damn it! Why do you make me like this shit?
Dude, like also like one time I was at somebody's birthday party, like their whole family was fucking there, and we started doing karaoke, and I sang "Caress Me Down"
Yeah.
on karaoke in front of all these
Great karaoke choice, by the way.
in front of all these tias and everything. So like
They're all getting all horny. They're like, ooh.
No, well, yeah, like, I started getting to those parts where like that shit starts getting a little explicit and everything, and I just started questioning my decision, you know?
Yeah, like, you started seeing their faces. You're like, damn.
Yeah, like I saw
Choose
everyone, like, dude, people started like turning around and looking at me, like waiting for me, like they were like, "Is he going to say that?"
And all the people
part?
that like, let's say your tias are and like your cousins are with next to them, they're like looking at their tias like, this part's coming, it's coming.
Yeah.
Like, you want to see the reaction?
Yeah, but fortunately, I caught myself before I got to that part.
You made it a radio edit.
Yeah, I was like, pero la cosa que me gusta más es. So I started to come over and I took that trip or whatever.
Is pizza.
Yeah, I just like bleeped myself. I censored myself for the sake of the tias.
It's good.
But yeah.
Fuck. That is pretty funny,
Yeah,
dude.
sorry. I forgot why I brought that up.
No, we
you
were
said
talking
something
about Sublime.
Sublime.
Yeah.
You said something. But
Yeah, man.
jeez.
Good shit, dude.
Yeah, don't sing Caress Me Down when there's
Yeah.
family around, please. Yeah.
That is a good fucking choice of karaoke. I haven't done karaoke in a while.
No?
I'm not really much of a karaoke guy, but I think now I'm to the point where I don't give a rip. I'm working on.
Yeah, dude, fuck it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a good choice.
Like, honestly, for karaoke, I think kind of the worse you are, the better it is.
That's part of karaoke.
Yeah.
But sometimes people abuse that. They do abuse it.
Like how?
Like, they're the people that used to go to dive bars a lot and like repeatedly go every weekend or whatever, and like
Yeah.
they would always have karaoke the same day, and it was the same people that went, and then they would think that they can sing good.
Oh, okay.
And then they're like making everybody listen to it. You're like, oh my god,
And it's
here
just
we
so
go
fucking
again.
bad.
You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not like I'm hating on them, but like they abuse that. Like, oh fuck, here we go again. The same song. We know this. We know what you're gonna do.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean,
But they're still having fun. I get it. Yeah.
And then like you're there too every week, so like if they're there every
Yeah, you're
week,
like,
you're gonna see
I'm
the
putting
same-
myself in this situation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So fuck it, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. Yeah. But karaoke's fun.
Yeah, dude. Fuck it. Karaoke's fun.
I think we found the name for the episode. It's Japanese burrito. I like that. And you're gonna put us in a sushi restaurant at a fucking bar.
That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, like poke. It's like basically sushi bowls, right?
Yeah.
Almost. Sushi burritos. Like, why not?
It's the same thing.
Somebody just fucking do it, please.
It's the same shit.
Yeah. Someone do it. I want a sushi burrito.
It would be fucking pretty good to put
I should do it.
So another thing to think about.
Yeah.
We put tortillas for the burrito outside. They put seaweed as the tortilla.
Yeah. A seaweed wrapped burrito?
You think that would be good? The tortilla with that? With seaweed together? Flour tortillas, they don't really taste like too much.
Maybe not like burrito size, but let's just say, okay, you get like asada fry, like an asada burrito, right?
Right.
Let's just say it's like rice, the meat, sour cream, guac. Let's just say you throw fucking fries in there because it's a California. That makes it a California burrito, right?
Yeah, and avocado. Okay. Oh, you
That's
said
guac. Yeah. Okay, now just make a roll. A sushi roll with those ingredients.
Throw that bitch in the fucking...
And throw those ingredients in there. And then just cut it like a roll.
I think I've seen that before.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where?
Like on the Instagram.
Okay,
TikTok,
but fucking where are they? I want to try it.
I want to see it now.
I want to try it.
Fuck it.
Somebody, come on.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Yeah, that'd be really good.
Like, we're giving free ideas here. Yeah. We should be charging for this shit.
Fucking fusion restaurant.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Sushi na Loa.
Yeah.
It really does exist though. I've seen that.
Okay.
They do like a fusion. Aguachiles and shit like that. They do all the seafood stuff. But now I want sushi.
Yeah.
Sushi.
There's that one spot, dude. The sushi,
sushi spot.
It's not that far.
Yeah.
Have you tattooed recently?
Have I what?
Have you tattooed?
No, I haven't. I've been wanting to fucking just get back. I've been so busy with other shit, and I know it's excuses, but there's so many things that I like to do, and I like to... Is there something wrong with ever having things that you want to try, and then, like, you try them, and then you don't... You maybe stop because it's like, fuck, I have other stuff to do, or, like, you get distracted with other things, and you're like... You have, like, a fucking list of things you want to do, but you can't do them.
Yeah.
Is there something wrong with that?
There is nothing wrong with that.
Because I feel like for me, I feel like the thing that would be wrong with that is that you don't finish doing one of the things that you started doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's where I think the bad, I feel like, but I don't think it's that bad because you're trying shit, you know?
No, yeah, dude, like, think about it as if every activity was a video game, right? Mm-hmm. Because, in a way, like, when you think about it, you can only really do one thing in each video game, right? If you're playing Spider-Man, you can only be Spider-Man. If you're playing, like, Need for Speed, you're just driving cars. So...
You want to throw something else in the mix?
Yeah, like, so imagine like that. You're just throwing another video game in there. You know, like... How much fun would it be if you're playing the same video game day after day after day after day? Like,
I mean, if you love it, if you're in love with it, that's where I guess the passion comes in too sometimes. But
yeah.
But at least you're trying it. You want to see where you're at with it, you know?
Yeah. But at the same time, there's nothing wrong with trying a bunch of video games, you know?
Yeah.
But then also like, okay, so like I kind of draw, you know?
Yeah.
I haven't drawn anything in a while, but I recently started again because I like want to work on this comic book that I thought about like 2 years ago.
Right.
But I've been working on the story, and like now I'm like coming back to it.
Right, exactly.
But like there's nothing wrong with like leaving gaps. Like I feel like, because at the same time, like, I don't know, you might take whatever experiences, like you're still learning throughout that time. So I don't know, you just apply everything to everything else that you know.
Right. I mean, it's not that, I mean, I was going to say I feel guilty, but it's not a feeling of guilt. I don't know the word to explain it, but it's like, I hate that I go from one thing and I jump to another thing because I have this going on and then I got that. And it's like, I want to do this, now I want to do that. It's like, you kind of feel... I guess, a sense of guilt for it, but at the same time, I'm like, fuck, like I'm gonna come back to it, but just
exactly.
But like I am kind of an all or nothing person,
Uh-huh.
so I think sometimes that kind of gets to me where it's like, fuck, I want to do all one time, like I want to give everything to one thing.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
It's impossible. It's hard, but. So that's where when it comes to tattooing, it's like I know you have to put a lot of time into it and like a lot of effort constantly, but it's hard, just dedicating one thing and then like, cause I fish a lot and like I get that, I jump into that and I got this going on that takes a lot of my time and then I'm getting prepped for that and then I got this and then I got to do that and then I'm doing this and then.
Hey, but I mean, imagine if you didn't
do anything. Yeah,
exactly.
Then you're like fucking like, what am I? Yeah,
you're just sitting at home. So
that's what I try to remind myself. But it does get to a certain point where you're like, fuck, man. Like, I wish I could kind of dedicate one thing to one thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, going back to like, I am trying to manage my time to where I can do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah. But okay, now think about it this way. Imagine the people that do dedicate themselves wholly to like one thing.
And they fucking get burned out with it.
Well, it might be that, but then also like they might look at you and they might say like, wow, look, this guy fucking fishes, he tattoos, this guy like has a motorcycle,
Yeah. No, yeah.
Like you do a lot of things.
Right.
Like you know how to do a lot of things and there is nothing wrong with that.
Right. Yeah, and I take that for granted too myself. Like, but I guess for me, it's always like the outside looking in, and then the inside looking out. It's like, fuck, I want to do just the one thing. I want to do it, but then it's like, fuck, I enjoy doing too many things.
Yeah.
It can't get to you. I wanted to kind of see where your head was at too. Like, what do you thought about that?
Dude, like I feel the same fucking way.
Yeah, I get it. Like, I see you do too. Like, you got music, you gotta do this, you do that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I totally relate to you right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I know what it's like.
Yeah.
Cause then, dude, like I like woodworking too.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like I built, exactly. You too. Like, I mean, I built my shelf in my room. Like, that's probably like the last thing that I've done, and that was like over a year ago. And before that,
but you do it and you're like, fuck, I want to get back into doing that.
No, and I mean, because it's fun. But here's the thing, though. Like, I might not do it all the time, but when I have to, I know how to do it.
Right.
And I can fucking do it, and I did it.
Yeah.
Before I did my bookshelf, I think the last thing I built was like 4 or 5 years ago, and it was like a coffin bookshelf for like somebody's friend.
Yeah.
It's like that's a big gap for like a hobby, but you have the skill, you have the know-how.
But then you do it, you get back into it, and you're like, fuck,
this is great.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm dedicating all my time to this now.
But then something else comes up.
You're like, fuck, all right, I'm going to do that now too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I enjoy that. I enjoy it, but there's a times where you're just like, fuck, I want to do that one thing over and over and over again still,
Yeah. But that's cool. Like, at least, like, you're excited about something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I always kind of like, I even looked it up and I was like, what is like a Renaissance man? You know, like a Renaissance man is somebody that knows how to do a lot of things, And I think that's, some people don't have that. Some people are just okay with just chilling and not having any hobbies and not doing anything, and like they have no anything, And I couldn't imagine doing that. That's one thing that I know for sure. Like, that's rough to live like that. But to each his own. To each his own.
And I'm sure like everybody has like something.
Everybody does.
Maybe some people just don't chase it.
They don't chase it. They don't try it. And that's why I'm saying, like, I think it's kind of cool, at least that I at least try to do these things. Like at least you experience, you get your foot in the door with it. You do it. And that's the next thing for me is like the comedy thing. Like I want to do that. Like that's really one thing that I really want to do. I think that's one thing I think about constantly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, okay. And I'm doing little things that like doing the podcast. Like that's part of it too, because like you're talking, being funny, doing shit, and like you're exercising that muscle a little bit.
Yeah.
May not be exactly the one thing that you want to be doing, but it's close to it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of all part of it.
Yeah.
I think it's cool when people have multiple hobbies and shit.
Yeah. And I think like along with that, like you also have to understand that like when you do try something for the first time, you're not gonna be great at it.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna be hard.
And if you like it
first.
enough, you're gonna be like, I want to keep doing this to try to get a little bit better at it.
Yeah, because then maybe you will be like, okay, there was that little moment where like it was good, and like you did great. So like you chase that, you're like, okay, like how do I get more of that?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. What do I need to do to keep kind of getting that?
Yeah, like just get better, basically. Yeah. And yeah, I feel like the more you try, the more you understand that, and the more you're just like you push through the failure.
Yeah.
Cause you know you kind of come to the whole example of like babies learning how to walk.
Yeah.
You know, like no baby knows how to walk. They gotta learn that. They're gonna fall a lot, but like you don't see them give up. They keep going. They keep trying.
Yeah.
Cause they're like, that shit is sick. I want to do that. You know, or whatever.
Dude, I gotta take a piss. So let's pause it for a second.
All right, I'm done.
We're back.
All right.
Fuck, that piss is so good. Those pisses that you're like, you're just like, oh, better than sex, man.
Yeah.
So good. So we're talking about babies walking.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, babies don't give up. They just keep trying, you know, over and over again until they get that shit.
Those motherfuckers are resilient.
Like, if anything, they're teaching us, like, a lesson on trying.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I get it 100%. Yeah. It's always nice to get refreshed and talk to somebody that has the same, you know, you kind of do the same thing.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people around you that sometimes are not the same way. But it's cool to have people that look at you and they're like, oh, damn, you do a lot of things, man. Like, yeah. I'm sure people have told you that before.
No, yeah, dude. I was going to say, okay, so when I was 23, 24, something like that, I was still working at a Carl's Jr.
CJ's, baby.
And one of my cashiers at one point told me, dude, like, I feel like you're way older than what you actually are because you have so many stories. Like,
right.
You know how to do a lot of things. Like, cause yeah, like I had stories for days.
Right.
And I mean, granted, like, I mean, this kid, like, they were like fresh out of high school.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But
it does. Yeah. That does travel through when you get older. I mean, some people never done some people just work constantly and they don't do anything. They don't have any hobbies. I know people like that personally. They don't have hobbies. They don't do jack shit, you know, and it is what it is. People have their own things, you know. That's definitely life and how people are. But
yeah,
I think it is cool. I do try to encourage people to kind of like
try stuff.
Like,
look at us. We did a fucking podcast for what?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's another thing that I'm like, let's throw that in there. But, you know, and also too, you meet somebody that we can do it together. It's like there's not many people that I know that I can do that with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just the name of the game.
Yeah. Man. Cheers. I'll drink to that.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, it's cool knowing how to do a bunch of shit. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, good times. Good times. I was trying to remember the School of Rock where he's in the bar and he's like, good times, and she's like, don't do that, please.
At the beginning?
No. Do you remember the scene of the movie where he takes the principal out to try to convince her to let the kids go to the field trip to do the Battle of the Bands?
Yeah.
So he kind of figures her out, and he's like, hey, do you want to get a couple beers? Or you want to get coffee? And then it's like, he takes her to a bar instead. And she's like, oh, they don't have coffee here, or something like that. And then gets her all fucked up, and then he's all singing songs, and he's like, good times. And then she's like, don't do that, please.
Yeah. I mean, I remember the scene, but I don't remember that part. Yeah.
I fucking love that movie.
Yeah. No, yeah. That's good.
Jack Black,
a good one.
He's a ledge.
With the SG? Dude, what van does he have right there? That
fucking van. He has. I think he has an old Chevy or GMC like stub nose van. That thing's fucking sick though.
That thing is sick, dope. Dude. He has fucking guitar hangers on the door.
He has a old school shag and all that dope shit in there, dude. Fucking sick.
Like, I just remember seeing that scene. He has like the doors open and like, there's like a SG hanging on the door of the van. And
he opens them up. He opens both doors up and he has guitars hanging on.
Yeah,
both of them.
and he just like grabs.
He has the sideways stack.
But like, come on, like he leaves the van like wide open, right? As he's running back and forth.
But they live in a fucking. It's a private school, dude. Like, it's
like
a
who's
rich
gonna
out there, right?
But dude, I would never leave
This fool
my
has
car.
everything you need in there too. He has amps, guitars, drum sets, basses, everything.
Yeah, like he was traveling with a full gigging set. And where are they? Are they in New York?
Yeah.
Like his van never got broken into and like got all his gear stolen? Because you know he's parking that shit just on the street.
Yeah. That's a good ass fucking movie though.
Yeah.
That is a great movie.
No, it is definitely.
I like to watch that and just remind myself how sick that movie is. Rolling down the highway. It's a very AC/DC driven movie.
Yeah.
Just like Role Models is a Kiss one.
Yeah.
And then I Love You Man is Rush.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything is Rush.
Yeah.
Right? They do. I love movies like that where it's like there's a whole band driven movie on something. It's pretty fucking
That
dope.
is pretty cool.
Yep. Now I'm gonna do a marathon of those kinds of movies.
Yeah. I know how to play Tom Sawyer on the bass.
Tom Sawyer.
Yeah.
Today's Tom Sawyer.
So whatever. I forgot.
I've never got into Rush, but I do like their jams, like the main jams. They're pretty sick.
You know, I just know Tom Sawyer.
Tom Sawyer.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I don't think I know any other of their songs. I just learned
time to learn, man.
I just learned Tom Sawyer because I had to for
Was that a high school thing?
No, for Marcos. Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, dude. We learned a couple songs, but Tom Sawyer was one of them.
That's a hard song to learn too, to cover like live like that.
Yeah, and we got it.
Did it,
dude? We got it. Somebody has a video of it. Yeah, but yeah, we got it.
Bum 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 bum.
Yeah.
Bum 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 bum.
Yeah. I think I have audio of that one.
I think so. With the like weird lady.
Yeah,
the weird lady singing.
She
was weird, but she was fucking. She was videos
great.
that I saw was pretty sick.
She sang really good. Yeah, like she almost sounded like what's his name, Bruce from Iron Maiden. Is that his name, Bruce? I think so. The singer. Yeah, he's a pilot.
Is he?
Yeah, the singer from Iron Maiden. He flies their plane.
Oh shit, sick.
They're always flight 666.
Actually, he was on Rogan. He did talk about a lot of the shit that he fucking does.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know he was a reject from Metallica.
Really?
Yeah.
Singer or what? No.
He played guitar, I think.
He played the guitar? Okay.
Yeah. And he left. When they fired him, he left and he started Iron Maiden. Or no, I'm thinking of Megadeth. I'm thinking of
Megadeth. Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Metalheads are like punching the air right now.
Yeah, I'm punching the air.
Fuck, my bad. My fucking bad.
I was like, no.
They're all the same to me.
No. I was like, no fucking way.
I'm not a fan
because this
Iron
guy
Maiden,
is from England and Metallica is from Downey.
Metallica. Yeah, no. Yeah.
All day. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually remember how I always talk about how Lars is like always talking shit about.
Yeah.
I just saw a video yesterday. Yesterday a clip on Instagram, and
You saw what?
it was when they're rehearsing.
Yeah.
And
Flashback.
What's the fucking bassist's name?
Jason.
Is it? He's playing something and he's correcting him. He's like, "Hey man, you're doing too many beats on this part or whatever." And he's like, "What? What are you telling me?" He's like, he's like, "Don't tell me how to play this song. I wrote the song when you were fucking still in Mexico."
Yeah.
Like talking shit to him, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's just like, "All right," but obviously he was wrong. But
like fucking dick.
yeah. And then they kind of did like a splice on the whole video, and they were showing how when I guess Jason he was playing with like Ozzy and shit, and he's like, meanwhile Metallica was like, they were like on their lull, they weren't doing shit, and like I think they had released a certain album that was like garbage or I forgot, something happened.
Yeah, they weren't doing much.
Yeah, and they're like, meanwhile he's doing this or whatever.
He was touring with Ozzy Osbourne while Metallica was like down in the dumps.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Damn, dude, that's fucking sick. That's baller.
And that video fucking was like a big fuck you, and I agree with that 100%. I'm not a Metallica fan, big Metallica fan, but I agree with that because I watched that doc and that shit pissed me off.
No, yeah, dude, Lars.
And then you read the comments, everybody's like, dude, fucking most overrated drummer, blah, 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 just talking mad shit on him. And I'm just like, hell yeah, dude, this guy's fucking...
Like, the guitar work is sick, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, when I told you about on the documentary that he's like, dude, all your fucking solos sound so basic and the same.
Yeah.
And he's just like, what?
Yeah.
And then...
your drum beats are basic.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything that's memorable. It's like with the conversation we had earlier. You know, like he's one of those drummers that does what goes, and he doesn't add anything that is his style. I mean, that is his style technically, but he doesn't add anything that's worthwhile into
like,
that.
Nothing fresh.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Doesn't make the song worth.
Like nothing that pops.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a question for you.
Metallica, yeah.
Do you want to stop this and start a second episode?
Yeah, I'm down.
You down?
I'm down.
Let's do it.
All right.
So we're going to cut this. There's going to be a part 2 to this episode.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to bring some fresh, another hour.
All right.
Since we did miss a week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah.
We can do one.
Yeah.
You want to do it? You want to keep going?
I'm down.
All right. So tune in for episode part 2.
The Quinceañera part 2, the after parties.
Oh, yeah. All right. So we're going to be right back. We're going to take a small break, cut it. It's going to be a second episode on the listing of Spotify.
Yeah. Okay.
And then, we'll see. We'll see right back. And we're going to start off where we left off, kind of.
All right.
All right.
Hasta la vista.